Hello humans, Allison and Tony here, your favorite HR humans. We are back with another HR question this week. What do we got today?
This question is, what is the Crown Act?
They made an act.
Oh God.
I can wear a crown every day now? Oh my God, I've been waiting for this for so long.
No, that is not what it is. Sorry ladies, keep your crowns at home. It is completely different, but still just, if not more important than the crown on that head.
What the hell?
What the hell, I know.
All right, so what is it?
The Crown Act is something that originated in California. So
Okay.
it is not a federal law currently as of January 2023. They have not passed it federally. Many states have added, which we'll talk about, but it started and stemmed in California. It's an acronym, CROWN. So what it stands for is to create a respectful and open workplace for natural hair. So essentially the law came around because unfortunately people of color and people who have textured hair or hair that has a different kind of feel, flow to it, they can't help that, were being discriminated against in the workplace. They were being told they couldn't have hair in their natural states, such as froze, braids, cornrows, protective kind of ways that they keep their hair protected. So they're being discriminated against and told that they couldn't have their hair that way.
Got it.
Not
so
right.
Natural African people typically have
More textured
texture.
hair.
It's thicker and it breaks though.
It does generally have a higher chance of breaking, so that's why the protective piece of cornrows or braiding them keeps their hair healthier longer.
You've learned
Yes.
so much on this channel,
Yes,
people.
yes.
Got it.
Yes. So
I mean, it looked good. It looked good.
It does. It looks
so, but what it, a lot of them will put like purples. I
Different
love it
colors.
when they
I
put
know.
purples in there,
Beautiful.
or the reds. That's protected too.
great. No. So it's not protected necessarily for you to put in or add in exotic or different hair colors. Employers could still make that kind of a judgment call, but it would have to comply across the board. So nobody would be able to have unique colors, meaning you couldn't come in with pink hair, I can't come in with purple hair.
So I
exotic
could
colors.
have a policy that still says it has to be a naturally colored hair.
Potentially, yep.
Natural hair color. Not
Yep.
that you can't color, but it has to be natural.
Right.
So they wouldn't be able to add the purple.
Not necessarily.
Still, no one's been born with purple hair yet.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yet.
Yeah, we could see.
I'm sure they're on it somewhere. Someone's on it.
Somewhere's on it.
Somebody's on it.
But it is essentially to protect people of color who have that textured hair or hair that is essentially, put in a style of a protective style from being discriminated against at work under dress code policies.
Got it.
So now you can protect your hair and wear your hair naturally in a fro, braids, cornrows, whatever kind of works that makes sense for you, your style, to keep your hair protected.
Perfect. Now, one asterisk to this is obviously safety.
Correct.
So if I were to braid my hair and I have the long braids, I would still have to tie them back. I would still have to put them in hair nets or whatever is necessary for the safety aspects.
Correct.
But you just can't tell them that they aren't
allowed to wear it. Yes, and those
Perfect.
policies, again, should be held across the board. It has nothing to do with ethnicity or background or natural styles. People like you and I who have long hair, we'd have to have the same policy. Our hair should be kept back, protective, so it doesn't get pulled into a machine, risk of being injured, things like that, as well as restaurants, making sure that it's outside of food code, things like that. But it cannot discriminate against saying that people of color cannot have their braids or their natural froze any longer.
Got it. Now, this is not, again, it's not a federally passed legislation. It is currently recognized in, let me consult my notes, started in California.
Yep.
We then went to New York, not shocking.
Yeah.
A lot of employment laws start there.
Yep.
We're in New Jersey, Washington State, Maryland, Nevada, Virginia, and Colorado.
Yeah.
So that's where we're currently protected. But as we often recommend to our clients, some of these policies that start in a lot of these states are just common sense.
And they're just be a good person. Why do you care?
If it doesn't affect you.
Yeah. I would love to wake up every day with beautiful braids and not have to do too much. Just sleep with my hair protected. Just wake up
and the
ready.
silk pillow.
I'm not ready. I'm not.
I got a silk pillow.
I don't get
I'm
the
not gonna
glory.
lie.
I don't get the glory. But yes. So essentially, don't be a jerk. Don't discriminate against people who have natural hair stuff that's going on. The Crown Act protects those particular people in those states. But as you said, best practice. Don't build a policy on dress code that's discriminatory in nature of any kind.
So when do I start to wear my crown?
Not going to happen.
Not yet? Are we
No.
working on that legislation?
We're going to put that against the dress code, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
we're going
right.
to definitely discriminate against crowns at work.
Well, if you'd like to start a campaign for my crown wearing, I will fully support it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so your friends can be as smart as you are.